It's your boy Hoy here with the FanDuel 4-game WNBA slate for June 1st. As always, we're going to start our random generator at the top. We're going to put in about 1,000 numbers. And at the bottom here, which you'll be able to read, we're going to put in about 100. And as we see over here on the left side of the screen, we have the Vegas odds. We have the New York Liberty against the Indiana Fever, with the Fever taking that game at a 4-point spread. Next, we have the Atlanta Dream against the Washington Mystics, with the Mystics taking that game at about a 7.5 to an 8.5 point spread. Next is going to be from the screen is going to be the Seattle Storm versus the Chicago Sky, with Chicago Sky winning that game by a point. And finally, we have the Minnesota Lynx versus the Dallas Wings, with the Lynx winning that game by a point. Over here, as we look at the random sets being generated, the first number represented is the salary. Next is the fantasy points based on the average given on these sites of the the average of fantasy points that will be obtained from this lineup. Next is a projected minutes of how much this crew or lineup is going to play. And next, I have a points projection with the H of X line. And here at the top, I've simulated it for 1,000 lineups. And at the end of the lineups, we're going to go and see which one has the highest fantasy points, highest minutes, and also the highest projected points. I'm not sure if on the bottom screen we'll get to 100 sets, as it's moving fairly slowly. However, we will be able to check out the highs from the 1,000 lineups built at the top. I do not include Christmas Kelly in this lineup. Neither did I consider Faulkner. They may or may not be included in tonight's game, but I didn't take a chance on it. I did, however, include Della Don. I might be saying that wrong because it's moving so fast. But I have her included within these lineups. And at the top here, we're getting almost to 900. So we'll be able to see the highs once it hit the 1,000. A little bit more. And at the top, it asks us, do we want to continue at line 1,000? Now we're going to go into the folder. And now we see the high H of X, which is going to be 282.75. And we're going to open the name sets. For the name sets, we're going to look for the H of X with that high. And we see we have it on lineup 74 with Erica Wheeler, Brooke McCarty-Williams, Danielle Robinson, Isabel Harrison, Reshonda Gray, Candice Dupree, and finally Monique Billings. Gonna take another look. Well, look at another high rather. We're gonna go to the fantasy points. I know I keep blocking out the screen over on the right side. The fantasy points is 178.6. Gonna copy that. Go back to this name set file. Scroll back to the top. Put an FP behind it so you can find it. And I believe it's the same lineup as before at lineup 74. Again, that's going to be Wheeler, McCarty-Williams, Robinson, Harrison, Gray, Dupree, and Billings. For the high in minutes is at 189. going to scroll back to the top so we can search from the beginning. We're going to put men's behind that. And that is accomplished on line 556. We have Quigley, Canada, Montgomery, Langhorne, Billings, Emma Misaman, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, and Amanda Zahubi. I'm more than certain I said that wrong as well. But that is the lineup generated with the most minutes. Just to see the highest salary, pretty sure it's 40,000, close out of that. Go to the name sets. Well, I already have one open. Kind of sporadic at the moment. And I'm going to scroll back to the top and check for 40,000. And we have it on line 17 with Ariel Atkins, Renee Montgomery, Diamond DeShields, Candace Dupree, Mercedes Russell, Napresha Collar, and Isabel Harris. Let's see if we can find it on another set. And on lineup 54, we have Shavante Zealous, Jordan Canada, Lexi Brown, Candace Dupree, Amanda Zahobi, Natasha Howard, and Rebecca Allen. I will be taking a look at the game tonight to get more familiar with the names. And one more set for 40,000 is going to be Brooke McCarthy Williams, Araik Ongbwale, Ariel Atkins, Kalina Lewis, Latoya Sanders, Sylvia Fowles, and Nia Coffey. And I will be releasing the name sets for the 1,000 and the 100 lineup set. I'm surprised that I actually got to 100. Didn't figure it was going to take this long. You're going to take a look back over here at the Vegas odds. As we see, we probably want a stack or players from Washington, the Mystics. Next, the Indiana Fever, as they are projected to have the largest differential in the point spread. And as we get to 100 lineups down here, I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time,